Welcome to my channel. One of the most lovely things a person can experience in their lives is love and human interaction. It can, however, cause you a considerable deal of agony. This is because people become blinded by love and fail to notice warning signs. Sometimes, despite the fact that it hurts, we fall deeply in love and stick with the wrong people. Even when we are surrounded by poisonous people, it is simply in our nature to fight valiantly for love. Even if it hurts us, we do it because we think our hard work will pay off someday. But that day doesn't come very often, leaving us to lick our wounds. There are many reasons why you might be drawn to the wrong people, but these relationships won't last no matter what. You want to make friends with people who will be nice to you, of course. But most of the time, you might not know where to start. Here are the behaviors that invite toxic people into your life without realizing it. Number 1. When red flags appear, you ignore them. It's simple to ignore the red indications when it comes to the people you care about. This is because, despite what your mind is telling you, you want to hold out hope for the best. You are usually aware of problems most of the time. Anything that can burst your joyful bubble must be avoided. It is normal to judge someone when you first meet them based solely on their outward looks. Therefore, if you make a good impression on a new person, keep it up. You will take every precaution to ignore any additional signs of incompatibility, even if there are any. Your innate need to be right drives you to do this. This is a part of who you are as a person. As a result, despite knowing your tale to be incorrect, you continue to tell it. It is possible that most people lack confidence and do not feel their intuition is correct. Even if your instincts tell you to leave someone, you're unlikely to do so since you're awaiting confirmation. The problem is that by the time you get proof, it may be too late. You would have already had to deal with a bad connection. Number 2. There is something reckless and impulsive about you. It's likely that you are drawn to bad relationships on a regular basis because of something in your nature. More irresponsible behavior will only cause you to attract poisonous individuals. Do you understand what is meant when it is said that opposites attract? On the other hand, reality begs to differ. The likelihood that you will attract the wrong people increases with your level of instability and commitment phobia. According to studies, impulsive people want to enjoy their lives to the fullest without contemplating the hazards. As a result, an impulsive person is more concerned with having fun for as long as possible than with the relationship itself. In their urge to change partners, they frequently come across emotionally unavailable and toxic persons. Not just reckless people, but a variety of severe personality disorders appear to exhibit this behavior. The same study found that the more neurotic a person is, the more attracted they are to other neurotic persons. If the wrong people are coming your way, it might be time to examine your motives. Number 3. The idea that you don't deserve love is ingrained in you. Everyone craves interpersonal connection and is terrified of being alone. As a result, they seek any relationship, even if it means meeting the wrong individuals. But this might be harmful if you don't believe you deserve to be loved. If someone doesn't think they are worth much, they won't care much about their relationship. As long as it makes them feel less alone, they'll accept anyone. If you don't like yourself, you won't be motivated to speak up for yourself. Insecurity, negative self-talk, and other forms of insecurity make you weak, and you won't fight for what you deserve. And the most dysfunctional relationships will result from self-hatred, the idea that you are undeserving of love and happiness. You might even think that all you deserve is a bad relationship. What's riskier is how easily you may be used as a pawn or victimized if you don't love yourself. If your partner tells you that you are useless and do not deserve to be treated fairly, you are more likely to trust them. According to one study, persons who believe they do not deserve love believe they will never be good enough for anyone. They believe they are dull, and around half of these people will even alter their personalities in order to be accepted. They have a great need for acceptance and are concerned about what others think of them. Considering all of these variables, it's evident that someone like them will take whoever they can get. They will accept even the most toxic partners and embark on the most damaging partnerships. Number 4. Those are the things you've learned. You don't always attract the wrong people by accident. Your personality has established this behavioral propensity. And how you identify yourself and form relationships is greatly influenced by your past. How your parents raised you and the types of relationships you saw around you will have an impact on what you look for in a marriage. You should expect fights and harmful habits to surround you. If your parents or other guardians harmed you as a youngster, you may accept being treated unfairly as an adult. And the relationships you viewed as models had an equal impact on your response. If you encounter partnerships where people exhibit harmful behaviors, that will appear to be the only possible connection. It's possible you don't know any better. You don't understand how people can treat each other well. You will know about abuse and poison. In some ways, it's comforting to know how to do things that are bad for you. Even if you had a hard childhood, you don't have to end up with the wrong friends. You attract the wrong individuals for a variety of behavioral and psychological reasons. People prefer to disregard warning signs and hope that their companion is a wonderful person. They refuse to let go of the idealized image of their mate in their heads. However, it is also possible that you are reckless and fearful of commitment, and hence attract the same type of people. Because of their early practices, people frequently attract the wrong kind of people. You probably have a poor notion of what a relationship should be like if you've been in toxic or abusive relationships. Elevate your frequency if you want to end the cycle. Try to be really pleased and satisfied with oneself. If you can learn to love yourself, you will recognize your value, attract healthier relationships, and stay away from harmful people. Thank you for watching. If you are new to this channel, you may kindly subscribe so that you'll be notified to view other videos.